Okay, we are going to be doing maybe some ending sounds, which are called what? JW? Suffixes. What happens if they're at the beginning? Taylor? Prefixes. Okay, very good. So what sounds have we been working with this week, and what kind of spellings have we been working with? Aslan, thank you for your hand. You can look if you need to. What was it? Ooh, okay, and what kind of spellings do we have? Kate?
O-O.
Okay. Ava, what's another one? O-W. Savannah? U-E. Aslan?
Consonant U.
Very good. Dylan? Yes, okay. And can you say it a little bit louder so Corbin can hear you? It was hard to hear you. O-U, very good. And Taylor?
Just U by itself.
Okay, good. And it's making what sound again, guys?
Ooh.
Ooh. Everyone say it together.
Ooh.
Ooh. Like in one of our words was shampoo. Good, okay. What was another one of our spelling words? Aslan?
Look. Overlook.
Overlook. Okay, but that one was a different sound, wasn't it? What sound was that one? Okay, so we have ooh and Okay, so let's look up here. What's that first word?
Looking.
Good.
Saying. Matched. Change.
Good. Let's read this line again together.
Looking. Saying. Matched. Change.
Good. If you can't see, girls, you need to scooch over. Katie and Ava, you may need to even go behind the boys over there, just because I'm going to be up and down. I don't want to keep getting in your way, okay? Okay. Very good. Let's look at this next row. What's that word?
Harder. Warmer. Smaller.
What was that one?
Smaller.
Good.
Taller.
Very good. Okay, let's read this row again.
Harder. Warmer. Smaller. Taller.
Okay, I'm seeing some hand raised. That's showing me that you guys are noticing something. What do you notice up there, Dylan?
There's two opposite words.
What are my opposite words?
Small and tall.
Okay, but they're not just small and tall. What are those words? Smaller, taller. Good. If they're opposites, what else can we call those? Who remembers what that word was called? JW, can you help them out?
Antonyms.
Antonyms. Antonyms are opposites, remember? Okay, Kate?
And the suffix ER.
Very good. All of these words have the suffix ER. Go back up to this first row up here, line 1. Do we notice anything about that first line? Anything in common? Aslan.
Two of them had ing and the other two had ed.
Okay. Now, what do we call those? So if we say two of them end with ing and two of them end with ed. Go ahead. Suffixes. Yes. Ing. What is the ing?
It is when you're doing something now.
Okay. Corbin, do you want to go get our prefix chart over there? Just bring it over. And Katie, why don't you go get our suffix chart if you can reach it? Both of you go get those. Just bring it over here. Yes, Taylor? Thank you.
In line 2,
Mm-hmm.
they are all adjectives.
Oh, very good. Okay. Let me move my...
They're all describing something.
Okay, good. Can you use... Very good. Can you use one of those words in a sentence for me? Savannah.
I am looking at my dog.
I am looking at my dog. Okay. JW, give me a sentence using any of those words up there.
The giant test was hard. It's not
Which word?
harder.
What's the word?
Harder.
Harder. Okay, can you think of how we can use that in a sentence?
The test was harder than the other.
Good. Maybe this test was harder than last week or something, okay? Or it was harder than I thought. Katie.
I am staying at my house for
You are staying at your house for a long time. Taylor.
It got warmer outside because it was almost summer.
Okay. It got warmer outside because it was almost summer. Ava.
I am taller than my sister.
I am taller than my sister. Very good. Aslan, last one.
No, I was gonna tell you something in mine too. Smaller and taller are rhyming words.
Oh, very good. Smaller, taller. So they're rhyming words, and they're also, what did Dylan tell us? Taylor? Antonyms. Very good. If antonyms are opposites. Savannah?
I am smaller than my sister.
You are smaller than your sister. Or what about if we said the smaller dog ran faster? Okay? Because I'm describing the dog, and what did I say about the dog?
He runs.
Yes, but what word up there did I use? Okay?
Smaller.
Good. Okay. So over here we have our prefixes and our suffixes. I'll just put them right there in case if we need to. And remind me, guys, that I need to write mid later on. Okay? I need to write mid. And then what was the other one? Was there another one that I needed to write from last week that we forgot? No?
This is already on there.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let's look at line 3.
Mid.
Yeah, okay. That's what I said. We'll write mid later. Okay, what's this one?
Shelves.
Shelves. Good.
Leaves. Men. Feet.
Very good. Do we see anything in common with these? Maybe not all of them. Maybe just some of them. What do we think, JW?
They're all plural.
Oh, very good. But what about men and feet? There's no S on it. How did you know it was plural?
Because
Would you like to phone a friend? Corbin?
when there's some words that you have to change the whole word instead of adding an S.
Oh, okay. Like which word up there? I see what you're saying.
Men.
Okay. If it was singular, what would it be? What would the word be, everyone?
Man.
Man. But if it's plural, if it's more than one, men. We have men in our classroom, okay? We don't just have one man, we have men. Okay, and what about feet? Taylor?
If it was just one,
Uh-huh.
it would be foot.
Very good. If it was just one, it would be foot. My foot sometimes hurts when the weather changes. Okay, but this one, my feet help me walk fast. Okay, and then what about these two do we notice? JW?
They have ES at the end.
Yes, they have the VES, right? If this was singular, if it was shelf, how would we spell it? Cade?
SHELF.
Very good, but since it's plural, we have to change the whole ending. We drop the F and we put a VES to say, what's the word?
Shelves.
Shelves. Ava, are you paying attention? I hope so. I'm not doing this for me, I'm helping you guys. What about this one? If it was to be singular, how would we spell it?
L.
Yeah, that's fine. We can all say it. L. Hold on. Thank you. LEAF. Good. Okay. But since it is plural, we have to change the F. We drop the F and add VES. Okay, to leaves. Okay, good. Let's look at our last row.
Hard.
love seeing all of the hands. What are we noticing? Dylan, what do you notice?
Night and day are antonyms.
Very good. They're opposites. They're antonyms. Great. Savannah, what do you notice?
Easy and hard are antonyms.
Easy and hard are antonyms. Can anyone give me a synonym for hard? Katie. Okay. Corbin?
Complex.
Whoa. Watch out. He's on fire. Everybody do your hands like
Is
Corbin's
that
on
right
fire.
there?
Oh, are you looking at my chart over here? There he says, yep, I'm guilty. But very good, Corbin. Hey, that's a good way to use your resources. Okay, he says complex. Very good. What is another one? Skylar.
Convoluted.
Show off. I'm going to stand over here in front of the chart. I don't know how they can see it. I'm standing right by it and I forget it that it's there. Okay, think of one that we maybe just say every day instead of, what's a synonym for hard without looking at the chart, Katie?
Challenging.
Challenging, good. Or, Ava? Difficult, good. Yeah, that was the one I was thinking. Okay, good. Let's go ahead. What could be a synonym for easy? Anybody? The one that I'm thinking of starts with an S. Taylor?
Simple.
There you go, simple. That would be the one that I would be thinking of for a synonym for easy would be simple. Okay, an antonym for easy would be what? It's on our board. Everyone? Hard. Or difficult. Or complex, as Corbin likes to say. Okay, very good. Everybody go ahead and stand up. We've already gotten our workbook pages out.
I have one.
Okay, hold on just a minute. Corbin, can you get our lights for us? We have our workbook pages out, and we are going to be on page 59. Okay? Okay, you guys can tell me at recess. We need to work on our workbooks right now. Okay, let's look up here at our focus box. What does our focus box say? Can we have everyone read with me? The inflectional endings, ing and ed, can be added to a base word. The meaning of the word is not changed, only the form and function. Okay, and then it gives us examples. The ending ing lets you know something is happening now. It's happening right now, okay? The ending ed lets you know something has already happened. Okay, and then everyone read that last sentence with me. Comparative ending shows a comparison between two things. Good. Look at the practice. What does that sentence say? Add ing or ing and ed or ed to the following words. Write
each new word on the line.
Okay, so you are going to add both of those suffixes. So the first word, what's our first word?
Walk.
Everyone? Walk, okay? So if we say walk and we're going to add ing, how do we spell it? Go ahead and write it down and you can spell it as you're writing. W-A-L-K-I-N-G. Good. Oh, make sure. K wrote D instead of G. Watch yourself. Okay. And then on the other line, just across from it, we write what? Walked. And go ahead and write that. So you're writing both suffixes for each word. Look down at the bottom. Add ER to the following words. Write the new word on the line. So you're just adding ER. Turn to the back page. Then I'm gonna give you some independent time to work before we go to recess. Hi, my name is Jenny McElroy. I'm doing my student teaching in 2nd grade.
I'm reflecting on my classroom management skills. I have 12 students in my class, 2 of which get pulled out for resource room, and they're pulled out about 90% of the day. Therefore, I usually have 12 students in my lessons, including the one that you will be watching. There are 12 students who are participating in the phonics lesson that I am doing. The 12 students, most of which carried on from first grade to second grade with the same teacher that they have this year. And so their classroom management skills, they're just a really great group of kids based on behavior and academically. I do find sometimes with their academics that they like to race one another. So that can lead to, getting a little bit competitive and causing a few problems, but no major behavior problems by any means. Occasionally we'll have a student who is not staying on task, but that's probably the extreme of any sort of behaviors in the classroom. As far as what I planned before the lesson, they know the expectations that I have for them as far as they raise their hand, they read together in a group, they ask to use the restroom, they don't get out of their seat, they put their papers and stuff in their desk when they're done. Some of these things were already expected of them from first to second grade, so they have those down very well packed. In fact, it actually takes me a few times to remember that, okay, don't just set the work aside that we've been working on, you need to put it actually back in your desk. In fact, that was one thing that I needed to work on this week, because I know it kind of actually stressed my cooperative teacher out. But as far as planning for behaviors ahead of time, I really didn't have to do anything. I always know that if I do have a student who does speak out from time to time or will actually get off task, then I just make sure that I constantly am walking around the room and double checking on them to make sure that they are on task. Any challenges that arose during my lesson, there weren't any. If anything, it would be maybe a technical error with the video camera or with the smartboard that we were using for our phonics, but as far as the class, there was no real behaviors. I am still trying to improve on my smartboard and technology skills, so that is one thing that I do hope to improve over time. Approaches that I might use in future lessons is just sorry, I'm drawing a blank, would just be to get to know more about the smartboards and technologies that I'm using. My CT doesn't use technology very much in her classroom, and so she even sometimes frowns upon it or just doesn't feel like it's the best way of teaching students. But I am trying to incorporate more technology and using the smartboards because I know that the students enjoy learning through interactive activities and getting to work with some of the technology. Something else that I might try to improve is the way that I go about calling students' names. I tend, with our class being competitive, they tend to, as soon as they think they know the answer, they will raise their hand, and sometimes I just try to correct them really quick. Sorry, my timer's going off. Just try to not correct them, but I usually tend to call on someone who raises their hand right away. I wish I could get better at making sure that I get everybody a chance to do this, to be called on, so everyone can be challenged and answer the question. So I might try to work on pulling sticks as far as to get the students to answer. But otherwise, I have a great class, no real behavior, just maybe sometimes reminding some students that they need to get back on task. And I just make sure that I always correct them with that and maybe walk around the room and point to the paper and the question that we're on and just say, make sure everyone's back on the task and doing what you need to do. So thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy my lesson.